Hey guys, it's Ray360 back at Disneyland, and it's February 2024, Celebrate Soulfully month here at the parks. And I'm here to check out all that the parks have to offer in this special Black Heritage Cultural Month celebrating food, art, music, and more. So without further ado, I'm hungry. I don't know about you, but let's go hang out in the parks. What up, Chip? Speaking of Chip, he actually just reminded me, there's a lot of hype behind these super good chocolate chip cookies over in Harbor Galley. It's been garnering lines that are supposedly like 45 to an hour long. So I just want to see what the hype is like, because apparently they're so good. And they're not just any cookies, these are Disneyland chocolate chip cookies. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, the moment of truth here. Piping hot right out of the oven. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Served warm, super chewy. It's almost like eating a stick of butter. I wish it was a little bit more crispy on the outside, but nonetheless, it kind of like just melts in your mouth. Oh yeah. And it's not super sweet. The chocolate chips are kind of like semi-sweet, but these are really good. You know, of course, you have cookies, you gotta wash it down with some milk. I end up going with the chocolate on chocolate, so. Ooh, yeah. And look, I even found a hidden Mickey. Get it before they sell out. They usually sell out around 2 p.m. It's about 12 noon now. And still, that line was about a 20-minute wait. So be forewarned. But definitely worth the wait, worth the hype. A+. All right, those cookies were super good, but I was starting to get full after about 2 of them. A 6-pack for 1 or 2 people, more than enough. A baker's dozen, you've got your whole family fed for at least a couple months. Now, I'm heading over to Troubadour Tavern for the next stop, and this is supposedly some out-of-this-world soul food. Let's go check it out. All right, from the Troubadour Tavern, Celebrate Gospel. This is an absolute soul food necessity in your life. Fried chicken, 4 cheese mac and cheese, not just 1 cheese. Disney quadrupled that for you. We got some smoked turkey collard greens, and of course, you gotta have the cornbread with sweet potato, you know what I'm saying? So, let's dig into it. This chicken looks extra crispy on the outside. Oh yeah. It's got a sweet honey glaze, super juicy. As my dad would always say, best part of the chicken is the thigh, and I suspect that's what they used here. Oh man, that is so good. Now usually when I want my fried chicken fix here at Disney, I'll head on over to Plaza Inn where they have spectacular fried chicken. Or if I'm feeling a little adventurous, Flo's Diner over at DCA also has a pretty good chicken plate. But man, this is really good. Let's try the mac and cheese. This mac and cheese speaks to me in multiple languages, 4 languages, to correspond with each cheese that they use in here. I don't know what kind of heavenly divine intervention that they have in the kitchen. This needs to be a permanent fixture on their menu. But unfortunately, it's only a limited time just for this weekend. Woo! Collard greens, because you know, Mama said eat your vegetables. Collard greens aren't that bad. A little sweet, a little sour. I actually do like that little tart mixture. Look at that chunk of smoked turkey that they have in there. Oh man. When you talk about comfort food, this is like a warm cashmere blanket draped around your belly. What an amazing dish. And a great value compared to some of the other plates here in Disney. This little piece of cornbread was looking at me a little sad. I wasn't showing it any love. Sweet potato filling. They gave you a little bit of combo there, a little bit of corn, a little bit of sweet potato. You know what I'm saying? This is, whoo. The only problem with this is they only give you one little tiny bite-sized, what is this, made for Tinkerbell? I just wish it was a little bigger. Can we talk about this mac and cheese again? This mac and cheese is phenomenal. Oh my God. Come check this out at Troubadour Tavern. Limited time, it's only for this weekend. By the time you see this, it may actually be off the menu. But Disney, if you're paying attention, we need this as a permanent placement somewhere in the dining establishments here in the park. This is out of this world. All right, that hit the spot, but we're not done yet. There's actually stop number 3 for a little bit of dessert, shall we? So yeah, we're gonna head on over to Jolly Holiday and see what they're cooking for Celebrate Soulfully. Let's go check it out. All right, here at the Jolly Holiday, picked up the Banoffee, banana and toffee pie. They're calling it a Banoffee, Bananarama, whatever it is. It looks good. Let's give it a go. Okay. Oh, that is really good. Creamy, an explosion of banana right in your mouth. And then the crunchy toffee just adds a little bit more excitement to the party. This is really good. And it's got I'm not a big fan of caramel, but it's got this caramel base on the bottom. And of course you've got this pie crust. It's a great combination. Again, limited seasonal offering here at the Jolly Holiday. And you can't mobile order it too, which is kind of a bummer. So if you could brave the wait, I would say get it. Okay, here at Fantasyland Theater, we have the Celebrate Gospel Month as well, which is showcasing really talented community choirs, as well as some heavy-hitting gospel legends.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Welcome to Celebrate Soulfully. Come on, man. Let me hear you say thank you, Lord. Thank you now.
That was incredibly uplifting, spiritual experience nonetheless, and it makes you just think about the power that this park has. It's not just an amusement park when you think about it. What a sincere appreciation that you have for Disneyland being able to put something like this together, where literally you stumble upon so many different people from around the world that are just celebrating music, food, art, culture, laughs, joy. And speaking of food, I am super hungry. So what do you say we actually head on over to Maurice's Treats for a cheesy garlic pretzel with a boysenapple apple freeze. I think that's gonna hit the spot. So let's go check it out. All right, straight out of Maurice's treats in Fantasyland. Check this bad boy out. This is their garlic cheesy pretzel bread. Does that look mouth-watering? I think so. Let's get into it. It's not overpowering with the garlic. It's just enough there to make the party interesting. Look at that. And the garlic bread is top-notch. Buttery, soft, because we don't like stale bread. This is A+. And to wash it down, you gotta get yourself a boysenapple apple freeze. I get it without the whipped cream. I think the whipped cream is a little too much. It's amazing. Certified.
It's really amazing.
Certified, Lance. Appreciate it, brother. That's an endorsement right there. When cast members are telling you if it's good, it's good. Hits the spot. What a combo. So coming out of the Fantasyland Theater and hearing all those amazing choirs brought me back to actually my childhood. So little did you know that I actually used to be in a choir myself.
Bruh.
I know, hard to believe, but I was actually pretty good for my age. 10 years old, and we used to tour all over New York City. Now one time actually, we actually performed in front of the New York Daily News building. Now, huge building, packed crowd, hot theater lights, and my mom, God bless her, dressed me up in about 8 layers. I was just simmering, sweltering in juice. And here I was, a 10-year-old soprano, belting my heart out to Christmas tunes. And by the 3rd or 4th carol, I felt the little wave of just nausea and fatigue come on, and I hit the ground like a sack of rocks. Woke up maybe a couple minutes later, and after I came to, I had all these Daily News executives tending to me to make sure that I was okay. And not only did I walk away okay, I actually had all this merch, and my family actually got a free newspaper for about 5 years. True story. So what do you say we hit up Adventureland for a little Indiana Jones action?
It is yours.
I think I worked up an appetite. Let's go grab something else to eat. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't spend a hot second here talking about this Spider-Man poncho, AKA Peter Parker. Peter Parker, see what I did there? Anyway, love this thing. Super light, not bulky, but warm enough that I could still rock it on these transitional days. I may not have another opportunity because it is hitting the spring season and you know, it's not really poncho weather, but man, I love this thing. Spider-Man poncho, baby. Hit me up in the comments and I'll tell you exactly where to get it. You can't get this in the Disney stores or Disney parks. It is not a licensed Disney poncho, but being in Southern California, I will tell you exactly where to get it, but keep it a secret. Serious question. Is it wrong that I'm still thinking about that mac and cheese from Troubadour Tavern? Is it? I do believe we have a celebrity sighting. This is Mr. Christian Bale, aka Batman himself. That, my friends, is the beauty of Disneyland. You could be walking amongst celebrities, you may not even know it. You got Spider-Man walking alongside Batman. Look at that.
Bruh.
Now it's almost time for the Magic Happens parade, and one of my favorite places to perch to watch that parade is right in front of Plaza Point, across from Refreshment Corner. You get a bird's eye view of all of like Main Street, plus the castle, prime location, If you can get a curbside seat, even better. But if you're left standing, still, it's a great vantage point without a lot of obstacles impeding your view. So why don't we go check it out? Let's go.
You take a little right down the middle, so close they can't divide. It's destiny how we found each other twice in one lifetime. I tried life without you, been thinking about you, you don't know how long. And we got so much time left, this time we won't let go. 20 years ago, feels like time is froze. We're living in the greatest love story ever told. We never let it go. So we could have been the greatest love story never told. Then I wrote the love we spoke. The story goes ever after every chapter. Now I see you're part of me. I'll always sing ever after another chapter. 20 years ago feels like time is froze. Time froze. Love story ever told. We never let it go. Never told us. We could have been the greatest love story never told. 20 years ago, feels like time is froze. And you know, this is love, baby. I never let it go. We never told us in the greatest love. We know we had it all. I've ever known, and now I know I never got to be alone. The greatest love I've ever known, and now I know I never got to be alone.
Okay, it's dinner time, and I'm headed over to Tomorrowland for a special seasonal offering over at Galactic Grill. Let's go check it out. All right, here at the Galactic Grill for dinner time here in Tomorrowland. They've got a couple new seasonal offerings here. They brought back the fish and chips. This hasn't been on the menu for a while, and it was actually a late night dinner option. It was taken off the menu, and now it's back on, thankfully so. I didn't get a chance to try it before, but looking forward to digging into that later. And then this is the Galaxy Parfait. Let's go check it out. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah, it's super tender, it's flaky, lightly fried, no fishy taste. It's just a fresh piece of fish, and it's seasoned well. Take a look at that. And it comes with steak cut fries. I usually like to give those a good dunk in the tartar sauce as well. Oh yeah. This is a win. I just wish it's made a permanent fixture on the menu. Again, who knows if it will, but if it is, come check it out. And to wash it down, I picked up the Blackberry Sky Splash, which is essentially a blackberry limeade with blackberry coulis and sliced cucumbers. Looks super refreshing. Let's give it a go. Oh man, so good, so good. Fish is A+. The drink, the Sky Splash, A++. And now, let's check out the Galaxy Parfait. And what this is essentially layers of chocolate cake, raspberry jam, and a blue-colored cheesecake. Take a look at that. I think I got the Celebrate Gospel Choir singing in my belly. This is superb. It's the consistency of pudding, essentially. It's kind of like chocolate pudding with a burst of raspberry. Oh, and the cream cheese comes in at the end all slick and smooth. Kind of like that uncle that you don't trust around your girlfriend. Oh, look at that. I've never been a fan of the Darth by Chocolate over by Galactic Grill. It just seemed too dense and heavy. This, on the other hand, this needs to be permanent on the Galactic Grill menu. It needs to be. In fact, all the items, the fish and chips, that Blackberry Sky Splash, this Parfait, my vote for permanency on your menu. There you have it. Galactic Grill for the win. Cheers. Way too much excitement here in Tomorrowland. Let's go on some rides.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast him!
That's our part two! Part two, don't you dare make the jump to light speed! Part two, where are we going? We just passed the end of the
Mixed Magic is one of my favorite shows at night. It's unfortunate that they don't have the fireworks. High winds. Womp womp. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for me. It's been a long day, but an exciting one. We went on some great adventures together. Celebrate Soulfully and Celebrate Gospel, ate some really tasty food, and went on some amazing rides. Well, I hope you enjoyed this trip, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for future updates and adventures. I'm Ray360. Until next time, cheers.